I want you guys to let us know, what is the best hot toy in your collection? And when I post the poll, unfortunately, I can't post something that open-ended, but please let us know in the comments below. But I want to ask this panel too, what is the best hot toy in your collection? I will go first because I already did a review, top 10 figures in my collection, and you may or may not have seen that I put the DX13 Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, as the number one hot toy in my collection. That thing is a work of art. No one can tell me differently. It's beautiful. It is, I think, the best hot toy ever made that I have seen personally. It's incredible, the detail in the weathering, the battle damage, the head sculpt. I wish the light up effect were somehow a little bit better, but it still looks great as long as the battery is alive. But yeah, and I can even grab it if we want to see it. But basically, yeah, what is the best hot toy in your collection? Keco, I want to jump to you first on this one. What is the number one hot toy in your possession right now?
Go get it.
I can in a second. That's a great question. Are we talking about engineering, sentimentality? What exactly is the definition?
I think the total package. The total package. What do you think is the overall best sentimentality, engineering, the total overall package?
Well, I know the easy route is obviously for me to say my Dark Side Anakin, but I can admit that that's not the greatest figure, in my collection. You even gave me these topics ahead of time. I probably should have looked a little bit harder.
It's all good,
but just from an engineering standpoint and kind of what is all included with it, I may have to come back because Carlos obviously went to go get something. But I'm just thinking, I don't want to go, just the Iron Mans. And while everyone else has left me, I'm just going to pull a Jeff Goldblum. Here I am alone, just talking to myself. Now that's chaos.
I'm here. I'm listening.
I'm listening. I was giving you the Jurassic Park quote of just him talking to himself. Okay, so you got Terminator. Carlos, did you go get something?
I did.
Let me go get something, and then I'll be back. Is that fair?
All right.
Yeah. I'll solo myself real quick to show this Terminator for people. It wants to focus on my beautiful face, but there's Terminator. Look at that. If it will focus, it won't. It wants to focus on me because it's following my eye. There we go.
Put it on your face. Cover your eye.
Cover my
your
face?
Stupid eye. The other eye.
Cover this one?
Yeah. There you go.
I have the touch screen, but there we go.
There you go. Don't move.
Oh,
don't move.
Either way, this is the best hot toy ever made. It's not in focus, but it's the best one. I'll come back and focus on myself. But anyway, so Carlos, what is the best hot toy in your collection, bro?
Okay. This is kind of weird because I would typically say an Iron Man, right? But I get my shit customized. I would say a Star-Lord, but I get him customized. So stock, I don't like it. I will surprise people with this because I recently told you, but because it's custom body, custom everything, I didn't have to go and get anything custom on it from, third party or any of that. I'm going to pull up, in my opinion, it is not a hot toy, it's a figure.
You cheated, bro. The question is hot toy, bro.
It's a figure.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Ryu from Iconic Studios.
Oh.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a hot toy, but sure.
It's not a hot toy, but I don't give a fuck. It's gonna qualify. So I will say this right now is the best figure in my collection because honestly, just the body, the articulation on it, just everything honestly feels super, super premium.
Yeah.
So that's the best figure in my collection. If I had to say hot toy, probably my Star-Lord from Volume 2. But again, he's customized. I got pieces from Infinity War together. I got the hair rooted. I could say Mark 85, but the whole suit has been customized and made thicker and more battle damage. So I can't really say that.
It's show and tell time, bro. Carlos, you got to tell us the best hot toy, bro. Because if we had said best figure, I would have said Sephiroth. But
okay, fuck you. I'm gonna go get my hot toy. Okay, fine. Hold on.
Read the show notes. Come on, Keco. All right, Keco, what is it? What is your best hot toy, bro? Hit us with number one.
Okay, so I thought maybe I walked in on something. Like I was looking at some of my best figures. I'm like, those aren't hot toys, so I don't know if that counts.
No,
so
it's gotta be best hot toy, bro.
That's what I thought. So with that being said, this isn't bad. Obviously, the Sam Wilson cap we've talked about. It's not bad. This is a definite contender. One of my favorites, but that is not the best hot toy in my collection. I'm going back to the days of when DXs were cool, when DXs were a little bit different, when they pushed the envelope.
You're going to bring out DX11.
So here it is. Oh, yeah, here we go. So absolutely not. So this one, I think you can say that this is one
DX15.
bad figure.
Oh,
This might be one of my favorites.
Okay.
This is the DX03 Michael Jackson bad. This is when they really were kind of pushing the limits with the DX line. It's got the per system, and say what you want about Michael. I mean, I love Michael. Yeah, I got the Pure Arts Michael Jackson over there, but I mean, this is cool. I mean, this is 80s right here. This is perfect. Looks great next to my Ghostbusters and all that stuff. I mean, just the detail like on the suit alone. I mean, he comes with multiple outfits, all kinds of stuff. And I mean, that's a fairly good likeness for like 15 years old.
You know what?
Yeah,
It's
great,
funny
though.
you said that because I was like, oh God, he's gonna bring out something super old, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good.
Well, that's
yeah,
why Keco, when John was saying on InArt they were going to make Michael Jackson, you were like, say less. You're like,
Yeah,
say
I mean,
less.
I have every Hot Toys Michael Jackson now. I have the,
Cool, man.
the
So you're
the
gonna
Thrill-
get the NR, I'm assuming. obviously.
100%. Yeah. And
Yeah.
so one of my favorite moments, I actually had a moment when I was in Mexico. They had a Michael Jackson night there to where they had like a show where it was like this impersonator that did it. It was like a 45-minute show with pyro and all kinds of crazy lights and stuff. It was incredible. The dude had played Michael for 10 years, and I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. So that's the best figure in my collection, because that's when they push the envelope with different licenses, and I wish they'd go back to that. So yeah, I can't wait to get the InArt version, because that will probably be one of my favorite figures.
Yeah.
So apparently I lost because I brought out Ryu, but
Yep.
for me it's going to then be because this is probably one of the less or least customized Hot Toys I have that are my favorite. So I'm gonna say Star-Lord Volume 2.
Ooh.
I just put the Infinity War. I can't even fucking the boots with the thrusters, and then I'm actually getting this rooted, so the guy actually has it. So I bought 2 different head sculpts for this, so I can get it rooted. But yeah, so this right here would be my best figure in my collection. Like I said, my Mark 85 would typically be it, but it's customized at this point, so I can't really say that anymore because it's been customized. This is probably the least customized that's on the top of my collection.
That's a badass. That is the best Star-Lord, though, to be fair. The problem is, because I have the Infinity War one, and I'm just going to live with it. It's still a really good figure. I don't need the best Star-Lord. I just need a good one,
Yeah, no, this is by far the best one. So,
right.
And when the leather from the jacket starts peeling, I'll get it real leather. So,
yeah. That's a badass choice, bro. Guys, those are some excellent choices. We got Michael Jackson, we got Terminator, and we got Star-Lord.
Ryu.
And Ryu, too. Even though it clearly says best hot toy in the tagline. Carlos is like, let me show you an iconic.
Dude, like, iconic is great, bro.
It is great, yeah. So. I can't wait to get their Muhammad Ali, bro. I cannot wait for that.
If we were going to do something... Go ahead, sorry, man. I interrupted.
I was going to say, Dati is my wife's sister, says that she said... Star-Lord is daddy. So there you go.
Remember.
Yep.
I bet Black Tom Cruise has a feeling about that too.
Yeah, I know he does, bro. He does.
But I was saying is that when I was going through there, I was like, it's gotta be Hot Toys, right? Hot Toys.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably one of my favorite figures in the whole collection is my 3-0 Deluxe Premium Optimus Prime, though. Oh, that is one of my favorite figures. It's a couple years old, but it's the one from the last night.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, he's, I think, 24 inches
Bumblebee.
tall.
Bumblebee for me is pretty cool. When I saw that one, from the Bumblebee movie, I was like, damn, that's a badass figure. I mean, I have it. It's right in front of me.
3-0 figures are awesome.
3-0 kills Transformers. Yep.
Fucking great.
I can't wait for Beast Wars. It's going to be awesome.
I know.
Yeah.
And Keco.
Will said it looks like shit, though, so I don't know.
No, I didn't. I said it looks great, actually. And I was surprised because a lot of the Transformers movies I didn't like that much. But I will say, Keco, that Megatron figure from 3-0, I wish I honestly, every time I look at it, I'm like, God, I wish I liked Transformers more, because
you can't have one without the other, though.
That figure's beautiful. That Megatron is stunning. Wild. Like with the shield and the blade and stuff. It's just an insane figure. And I look at it, I'm like, damn, that would look amazing in my collection, but I just don't really care about Transformers that much.
That's shameful. We have so many things to watch and get you indoctrinated on once you get here, Will. We got to watch Back to the Future. We're going to get you back on the Ghostbusters train. Going to get you with Transformers. We're going to have a marathon.
Don't worry, bro.
I'm planning more vacation times. I'm going to fly down to Nashville. So
Will's going to come over and he's going to stay a week here. I'm going to make sure that he watches all 3 of Back to the Future.
I've seen the first one. I've seen the first one.
But you're missing out on the big one. It's Back to the Future 2. It's better than the first, in my opinion.
If you don't watch the third, no one's gonna tell you anything.
Right, but Back to the Future 2 is crazy.
It's kind of like Godfather, like 1 and 2.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah,
and then the third one's like, I've seen Godfather 1 and 2, by the way, so I have seen those.
Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, bro. I'm just I didn't watch them till like maybe a couple years ago, so I was pretty late in the game. But that said, thank you so much, guys. We had a pretty well-rounded group there. MJ, Terminator, and Ryu / Star-Lord. So